AI, it is a service layer. It's not a product. A lot of times we try to put AI into the strategy deck on page whatever, but AI, yeah, that was like a buzzword before. I think it's gotten a little bit hyped up now. What your clients really want is outcomes instead of just AI this, AI that. AI is really the means to the end. And so what they really want is you be able to reduce their support load or increase their conversions or automate their workflows or eliminate the repetitive work in their business.
Web Agency Summit 6 is here and live.
We're back.
Coming back now.
It is official. We're back.
Knowing what I know today, if we were to do it again, we would probably grow more aggressively because we were a bit concerned about earning money.
So this is how you're going to create your hit by a bus plan. First up, you need to identify 2 people.
73% of small business owners already have a website. Most of them have built it themselves. 32% use some sort of DIY builder as their starting point. This is your Wix, your Squarespaces of the world, the Shopifys of the world. And now in this age of AI, they're vibe coding websites.
If we think about it, the biggest competition today is AI. AI has changed the level playing field. It's changed everything entirely. What is happening today is that the barrier to entry is significantly lower.
My breaking point was actually, I was running my WordPress support system and this pattern was just completely trapping me all the time. I was in this consistent business of redoing things. So I had a thought, what if I just stopped?
For anyone who has worked in the search space or just even read any of it, it should come as no surprise that content helps a lot with visibility. So we saw in our research that sites with 50 more pages earn 33 times more crawler visits than the median website.
We raised capital after I joined, but we never touched the money because we had this sort of culture of running business very profitably in a very prudent manner. SEMrush is a bootstrap company, so founders have spent 8 years scaling it from nothing to, let's say, $15 million ARR when I joined. There was a lot of built into culture in terms of how to spend cash wisely. I think we could have spent it more aggressively and grow faster.
The first one is your personal alert lookout. This is somebody that is in your family, maybe a close friend, not someone that is connected to your business necessarily. It's somebody that will know if something happens to you. Person number 2 is what we're calling our designated executor. It's the person who makes sure that someone's wishes are carried out. That's what this individual is. There's a plan in place and they execute.
The reason why that's important is because if you start with one of these DIY builders, those of us who've been in the space long enough, or those of us who love Drupal or WordPress, we know that there's eventually a limitation that's going to come. As strong as some of these companies are that are building these new capabilities on top of their platform, eventually there is something that this customer is going to want to do that is a limiting factor on that platform. And so many of these owners are in fact going to outpace, or they're going to outgrow the tool that they're on. Being there every step of the way, having this conversation, being a thought leader basically positions you in the long run to finally say, hey, I'm the one who can help you with that.
I kind of really thought about the fact that not every client needs a full discovery workshop. They don't need endless custom pages. They don't need to have 17 different design options, and we don't have to spend months of meetings. But I need to identify who those clients are for which a non-bespoke build would be a worthwhile opportunity for everybody.
The value agencies used to deliver is now the baseline. A product manager, anyone with enough technical knowledge who can put a few tools together, can now get on Claude, for example, and achieve some level of output similar to what they would get from an agency for less than 10% of the cost if they were working with an agency. So it's very, very tricky. We're in a phase where the climate, for lack of a better word, has changed significantly. AI is your competitor and you need to deal with it.
If we break that down onto types of pages, we see that while a normal page increases visibility by 4%, blog posts increase it by 7% across our data set of websites. There's a lot of very strong evidence that just creating more content is a very strong way to be recommended more often. Ideally, content that is answer focused. For an SMB, 50 pages might sound extreme, but it's worth thinking about asking your SMB clients the kinds of questions they receive from their customers, or asking about the kind of services they offer.